As a presenter, you want to be able to simplify your message, simplify your presentations. For example, if you think about writing, all experienced writers know that the key, the secret to great writing isn't in what they say. It's in what they don't say. The more they remove, the better the article, or the better the book. And the same is true with your presentations. One of the mistakes I see so often is that as presenters, we know so much about a subject, we are so close to it, we are so passionate about it that we think that everything is important. And so we think that we need to communicate everything. Isn't that true? But always put yourself in your audience's shoes. If everything is important, then nothing is important. If everything is important for your audience, nothing is. We worked with a client some time ago. His name is Luc Breton from France. Luc used to be one of the executive vice presidents at Orange. You may know the company, big company, but anyway, great presenter. And he always liked to say, I only remember one thing from a pitch, from a presentation. Just tell me what I need to know. One thing. Have you ever thought about this? What's your one thing? Think about your next presentation. What's your one thing? If you were to summarize the core idea behind your next presentation in one message, what would you say? And how would you say in maximum 70 words, 30 seconds? That's it. I can promise you, if you can communicate your message in that time, then you can communicate it in longer. If not, your message isn't simple enough. So give it a try. After this video, think about your next presentation. How can you summarize the core idea behind that presentation in maximum 70 words? And if you get stuck, if you don't know what to say, then consider following this format. What? So what? What next? What? So what? What next? So first of all, what? What means, what does your audience need to understand, remember, take away from your presentation, which is important, but it's not enough. And by the way, another mistake I often see is that as presenters, whether we are aware of it or not, we often stay at the what level. What the audience needs to remember, understand, take away from our presentations, which is important, but it's not enough. So what? Tell them. Tell your audience, so what? Why should they care? Why is this important and relevant to them, not to you as the presenter? And then, what next? Okay, now that they care, now that they understand why this is important to them, what do you want them to do after your presentation? What do you want them to think, to believe, to feel after your presentation? And you see, that's one way. It's not the only one, but for this video, this is one way for you to be able to simplify your message when giving your presentations.